Hello, everybody. Carl is back with you. I still got my name on my chest and I still wear the uniform. I'm still represented. The topic that I want to talk to you today is about love. We're talking about the Love Reform Project. And what I mean by the Love Reform Project is being in a relationship, whether you're talking about partnering up with someone, um, a working relationship, or even your family and friends. A lot of times we forget to tell somebody that we love each other, that we appreciate what they do, we appreciate who they are. The problems that I see in this, a lot of times, people tend to gravitate towards something that they're not. And what I mean is, you look at your partner and you say, maybe they should gain 20 pounds, they'll be perfect. Maybe if they lose 20 pounds, they'll be perfect. Maybe if they do this particular career path, they'll be a better fit or whatever. That's not supportive. That's not showing love to your partner. What you're doing is creating a monster. You need to accept that person for who they are when you fall in love with them. You're falling in love with what's in front of you, not what they were in the past, not what they're going to be in the future, because you don't know what the future is, and the past is gone. You can't change anything off of that. You're in love with who's in front of you. And that person may change just based off of your critique. Sometimes you're more critical of the ones you love because you project them in a whole different light than what they should be, what they are, or what they want to be. You know, one of your friends, they fell in love with a religion and they try to become whatever they become in that religion. Then they change, then they try to project that religion on everybody around them because they are in love with it. But your friendship is not there with them. They may learn with you because they love you. They may even try to do the religion with you because they respect you. They may not believe in what you're doing, but they respect you enough to at least give it a shot. And if they don't appreciate it and they don't want it, then it's like, are you supposed to hate them because they're this? Or are you projecting something on them because they're not with you in their club or whatever? You can apply that to politics, you can apply that to their social activities or whatever. But the friendship and the love is with that person. And some things you just have to accept what that person is, you know, if you actually love them and care for them. In a relationship, obviously, telling somebody over and over again, honey, if you lost 20 pounds, you'll be the most gorgeous thing. Hold up. I thought she was the most gorgeous thing when you met her. You know, God, you'll be really handsome if you buffed up 50 pounds and, go to the gym and so forth. Hold up, I thought I was handsome when you met me. You know, all of this stuff creates this hidden tension. That stuff is trapped in the back of that person's head over and over again. And when you think about it, you're really creating a monster that eventually is going to kill your relationship. Because not showing support to whoever you're with, whether it's friends, co-workers, whatever, you know, eventually that person is going to sour on you because they're going to realize, well, I can't please this person, and I really loved and cared for and respected that person. and they think I'm worthless. Look, we are all perfectly imperfect as human beings. Some of us have skills in certain areas, some of us have skills in other areas, and then we all trying to learn in between. If you're going to have somebody there with you, treat them right. You know, tell them you love them. Tell them you appreciate them. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them how smart they are. You know, you don't have to lie to them. There was a reason why you got into a relationship with that person. There's a reason why you became friends with that person. Sometimes they just want to be appreciated. Sometimes they just want to hear, I love you. It doesn't have to have any condition, it doesn't have to have anything, attached to it. Just tell them how much you care for them. Just tell them how much you appreciate them. Tell them how much you actually care for them. Just having a little word with them every so often. You don't have to be melodramatic with it. You don't have to be over, compensated for it. But give them a little gift. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss for no reason. You know, don't wait until the relationship is ready to fall apart or that person starts distancing themselves from you to tell them how much you appreciate them in your life. Don't always expect the other person to do it. You have to initiate that. If you feel like there's problems going the other way, tell, reach out. Let them know that you care for them. And especially the closer you are to them, the more you need to tell them. Even some of your distant friends and so forth, yes, you have to tell them how much you appreciate them, you miss them, stuff like that. I get all of that, life catches up with you. And what I mean by life, you have everything going on under the sun. There's going to be times where it's like you really don't have time to reach out and tell people how much you appreciate them. But when you're in a relationship and you're sleeping next to that person every day, they're in your house, you know, you're even married to them, you're thinking about getting married to them, or you're in a long term relationship, telling them that they need to change this, that's not really helpful. You know, there are vices that people have that, yes, like if they're on drugs or they're alcoholic and, they're damaging their lives and so forth, that stuff, yes, you must address it. But if they're working hard every day, they're cooking for you, they're cleaning for you, y'all going out places, they're showing you all sorts of love and telling you, and you can't just come out your high horse and tell them one time how much you appreciate them. You know, it doesn't matter who's the breadwinner, is who's benefiting from all of it. It's like you're a team. You do it as a team. It's not a competition. You know, it's a connection. It's continuity. It's coming together. It's congregating together. You need to show more love to the people that's around you in your life. And you need to reciprocate that love that comes to you as well. Sometimes it just takes a little bit just to say it. I care for you. I love you. I appreciate you. You know, we're building this together. You're you're gorgeous. You're funny. You're give something complimentary to that person every so often that you're with. He or she will love to hear that sometimes. I mean, even if they act like, ah, here we go, or whatever, trust me, words go a long way. Do you want to create that monster? Or do you want to create something special? That's up to you. It is your choice to what you want to do with that. You know, I said I was going to keep this topic short today, but it's just something that you need to program in your mind. Start appreciating some of the people that's around you and that puts up with your nonsense sometime and puts up with, the bad points, the good points, and so forth. Because you never know how it may turn out. You planting those seeds. Every seed that you plant is going to grow something. It could be a bad fruit, it could be a good fruit. I'd rather plant good fruits around there. And obviously, if you don't, you know, that fruit may turn into a monster that comes after you. And just as bad, they may disappear on you. They may ghost you. Hell, I ghosted some people because I realized there's nothing there, you know? And I can't be friends with people or be around people where I know it's not going anywhere, you know? No matter how much we try to reach out, there's not a true connection there. And I'd rather leave that person where they are as opposed to having a big conflict with a person for no reason, you know, and not saying anything. Sometimes it's just as bad as saying the wrong thing. So take take some time, go and tell that person how much you love them, how much you care for them, how much you appreciate them, any combination that you want, but let them know and hear that you care for them and you appreciate them. You appreciate their work. You appreciate everything that they do. You know, don't create the monster. Create some love. Create, a good bond. So I'm keeping it short this time. So enjoy it and say it from the heart. Say what you really mean to them, even if you got to think about it a little bit. Just let your heart speak for you on this one. Until next time.